really need to remember to turn that microphone on. Anyway, we've got a problem, guys. We got a problem. At the end of the last stream, we had a crash. Our truck has crashed onto its side. We've lost our load. So I'm going to have to go and jump in a crane, come back here and recover this crashed truck so we can continue on with this mission. Oh dear. Because unfortunately on the console, I can't use the old control delete, close the game down quickly hack. That then resets you back a little bit. So, yes. Here we are. Now, one thing I have done is I've turned the music off because there was a bit in here when I was near a hotel and it played a bit of music, and tiny bit of music in the background. It was like 5 seconds. That stream got a copyright claim on it because it have a 5 seconds bit in the radio in the background within this game. So hopefully that solves that problem. But anyway, for our problem right now, we need to go back to the garage and see what kind of truck we can use. Want a more heavy duty truck, get a big crane on it, and we're going to have to go back and fix this issue. I know it's a bit of a problem. I wonder if this truck can does it have a crane option on it? It's a big truck. It does. There we go, straight away. Beautiful. Don't think it needs to be all-wheel drive, but let's just check. I need to paint the colour scheme. There we go, got the colour scheme on it. Any options on this truck? Yeah, not worth spending that much. Gearbox, we'll leave that. Suspension, tyres. Let's chuck some more terrain tyres on it, just to give it a bit better purchase. Doesn't have an all-wheel drive option, but that's alright, we don't need that. Now it's time to go back and try and recover the truck. Now I'm also going to have a little snooze in the truck to get some going. Okay, that's back to the view I want it. So yeah, it's a truck recovery mission today. I stupidly just went around the corner too quickly, thought I had enough turn, and the truck just fell over on its side. You can watch the end of the stream last night to see, or this morning it was actually. You can watch the end of the stream this morning if you want to see exactly what happened. So that was a pretty big boo-boo by my standards, so now we have to use up more time. We have to send the truck to go and do some recovery. I've got to recover my boo-boo. God, even without four-wheel drive, this thing still... And the weird thing is, if I get stuck, like I think I might be... No, it looks like I'm okay. Well, I've got that third wheel I can put down. Where is it? I think I can... Where is it? Change suspension mode, see? Now we've suddenly got an extra tyre there. I don't think that tyre gives traction though, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just a freewheeler, so it helps in some situations, not in this one. Come on, baby, you can do it. Bit of porpoising. Got a bit of porpoising problem here. Doesn't seem to be slowing down Hamilton in practice though, from what I've seen so far in Formula 1. Now we have to go the longer way to get to where the truck's crashed, because it's a bit of forward driving to do. I want to turn that marker off, it's annoying me. Delete last marker. Thank you. I'm not going there. Okay. We got to go and do some crash recovery. We can do this. Yes, we can. We can, alright. Exciting stuff. We've got a crash recovery to do. Isn't that cool? Adding to the excitement of this game. Just got a bit of a drive to get there. Whoop! And we've hit a rock and damaged a tyre. It doesn't matter. Actually, I did damage the tyre, but we damaged the suspension. It's only 2 points, that's okay. She'll survive. Just need to slow down a little bit. Reminder, this is not a racing game, Ian. So who's enjoying this amazing series, huh? We've got up to, this is video 11 now. Getting somewhere. Snowrunner. No racing here. Until you get to that last one. Did I hit the barrier? Those arms definitely stick out a bit. You have to be a little bit careful about your width in this thing. But we need this heavy duty crane to fix my boo-boo. Yep. The end of episode 11, no 10, I crashed the truck. With a load on top too, so I hope the load's okay. Don't need drilling spare parts, that should be pretty sturdy stuff. What's as if it was a load of consumables that probably have eggs and crap in it. Man, you don't really want to transport eggs on these roads. Unless you like scrambled eggs with eggshell mixed in. Whoops. So we go back to the left here. This is where, around here's where I've crashed the truck. I know, exciting stuff, isn't it? This is. I've got nothing else to do. It's pouring around. It's wet and miserable outside. Come on, we can make it up here. Up here's where the truck is. Come on, you can make it. You can do it. You can do it, baby. Yeah. Whoa. That was a big ass truck. I mean, boulder. There we are. Okay, you need to slow this down a bit. And plan what we're going to do here. I think we'll go just past it a bit. And we'll swing the crane around and we'll right the truck. See, look at it right on its side. Just came around there. For some reason, I thought it wasn't as steep as that. And over we went. So if I stop it here, okay, should be okay. Handbrake on. Okay, why aren't you doing that? Okay, now we're doing. Put that extra wheel down for more stability. We'll put our anchors out. Hold us down. Crane mode. Up. Swing this around. Doesn't want to lift the truck at all. Wow. How heavy, you little piece of shit. Okay, we're going to have to plan something else here. See if we can tow it out, I guess. Reverse. Can you just... Okay. This is one part I hate compared to because on PC you can choose the anchor points. This one you can't. Let's get a pull. So I think that bloody suspension mode's causing problems. Do a quick yank. Here we go. See if I could just anchor the top section instead of the bottom one. See, on the PC you can choose what your anchor points are. You cannot do that here. this sucks. Really does suck. Okay, now I'm going to try the bloody crane. Let's try again. Bloody telephone pole. Oh! Lucky you don't let you can't hit the wires in this game. See, there's those points. I should have an option where one can press a button and choose the points. I'm gonna try something crazy here. I'm just gonna drive forwards. Nah. Oh no, it's gone too! Ah, stuff it. Oh, I know what I'm going to have to do. I know what I have to do here. We're going to have to go back to the bandit. Recover. And go back and get all that load ore again. Because that failed. Man, what a failure! The crash recovery has failed. Now I have to go and do that journey all the way back again. Oh, it sucks. It sucks. I would have thought the crane would have been good enough to write this, but nah, this truck's just obviously too heavy. So we'll just have to go back and get that load again. Would have been fine if it was like the PC version where you can choose your anchor points. But this is automated and it's just... Unless there's another way you can do the choose your anchor points when using the tow thing, because on the PC you would just go into here. You could use the mouse on the dots and choose where your anchor points are. Then I could have easily got to the right anchor point, so when I pulled, it would have pulled the truck back over onto its wheels. But no, not this one. It was a bit of a concern I had with the console version. So if you roll, you're going to have to recover and go back and start all over again almost. That's a bit of a problem. Suppose one could technically plug a mouse into the PS5 if it supports it, though it's a different story. So, crash recovery has failed, guys. I'm afraid we absolutely failed the crash recovery. We actually crashed the recovery truck as well. Couldn't get the right anchor point. I said, if you could just adjust where the anchor point is, show you where the point is and press a button, you can siphon through the different anchor points. Maybe it can do that, I don't know. Not that I've seen. Because I could then just pull the truck back over onto its wheels, but because it wouldn't anchor that one point. It was there. Just wouldn't let us. The crane just wasn't big enough strong enough, should I say, to be able to lift the truck up. It just lifted itself up instead. Need a super crane. Don't think this game has a super crane. Maybe it's something they'll add in the future. Oh well, we've just have to go a different way, which is what we're doing anyway, so just flying back to get my cargo. So how are we all this weekend, guys? Are we enjoying a bit of snow running? Again, I had to actually trim a bit out of one of my other streams because of the radio. There was a bit of a radio in the background when you went, I think it was past the petrol stations and like that. You could hear a little bit of a radio in the background, and that little bit of radio was, I think, played a little bit of a song, and that little bit of a song caused a copyright claim on the stream, believe it or not. I do think YouTube's copyright system needs a bit more fine-tuning. It should notice, okay, this song is a certain amount of time, and you can tell the quality. And I think it's the whole copyright thing on YouTube's sometimes a bit too just crazy. That was annoying. I had to trim that section out of the game. But it is what it is. Some things you can't control. Use their platform, you have to accept their rules. Doesn't mean I agree with them or appreciate it, and they can be annoying sometimes, but it is what it is. It's their platform. If you choose to use it, you have to accept the consequences, I guess. But I do think it's got worse lately than better. What I hate is when a separate company, I can't remember their names, Digital Foundry or Digital something, they go and claim a section of your game, the content, not the set music, and they warn you. No, I've had that, and I appealed it, won, because it was absolutely unfounded. They did not even own the rights to that section in the game. It's obviously an automated system that's the problem with automation. Automation fails. Automation can get things wrong. So this is where we crashed before, so we're going to be a bit more careful, stay on the road, and we'll have to pick up our cargo there. So I went around here too quick, and I didn't realise that section there is a bit more angled. So let's recover our loads. Recovery 1. Now, just so that gets in the way, we need the pack and then unpack it. Number 2. That's better. Pack the load. Restore crane. Okay, now let's go and deliver the stuff without crashing this time. I'm on the road again. Well, I better not even sing. I might get a copyright just for going, I'm on the road again. It's crazy. You have to be careful of those copyright strikes. Well, there's copyright claims and crap. Not really strikes. This is not a strike, but you might get adverts on your video, and I don't like it when they put automated adverts on my video because I don't have a option of control. Why do I say that? Well, because I do actually have adverts on my Aussie Tech account, but I have rules within that. I don't allow it to do mid-roll. I hate when you're watching a video and a mid-roll bloody starts playing, especially if they're unskippable. Believe it or not, I was watching a guy's video once. I was halfway through. Stupid mid-roll started playing. It was an unskippable mid-roll, and believe it or not, the mid-roll advert was something like 6 minutes. A 6-minute, an advert is not a 6 minutes. That's just someone else's video. So in between someone's video, you're trying to make me watch another person's video for 6 minutes. So yeah, I just stopped watching that video. It put me off it. I always set the adverts at the front of Aussie Tech to skippable. I don't like it when you can't skip, especially if they turn out to be a long bloody advert like that one other one. So I don't enable mid-roll or at the end of the video. I do enable the adverts at the start of the video, but that they are skippable, because yeah, I don't believe in forcing people to watch stuff if they don't want it. It's there, it's great, it supports the channel that you watch those adverts, but mid-roll I hate with passion. I think anyone who runs mid-roll, especially if you're a smaller channel, you're affecting your account. You're affecting yourself worse than what you should. So my advice is, guys, yes, if you do run adverts, don't run mid-roll. Turn off mid-roll adverts. Everyone hates it, and if you're a smaller channel, it can hinder your channel more than help you. Adverts at the start, yeah, no problems. But when I get these copyright claims on these videos, and they say that it's okay, you like a thing, but we will run adverts, but you just won't make any money out of those adverts. And those adverts that they run can be set to mid-roll, can be set to start, unskippable. You get no control. So when I get those copyrights, I just trim out the section that they claimed. Might miss out a bit, especially if it's a stream I don't really mind too much. You just miss a tiny bit. Like this section was like 6 seconds. That's it. It was just 6 seconds had to be trimmed out. So yeah, I'm no fan. Whoa, that stick nearly hit me in the face. You see that? It went flop. Nearly hit us in the face there. Whoa. Okay, so those are the other 2 bits ones I need to get. Okay. Wow, that stick nearly killed us, you know. Could have knocked us out. I could be serious. It could have knocked me out and then I crashed down the cliff there. Wow. Never had that. Bet you've never seen that in a stream before. Nearly got killed by a stick. Oof. Thank God we didn't, you know. Still here, guys, to stream for you. But that could have ended dangerously. So I think it's around the corner here is where the next drilling pieces. How the hell they got all over these different places, I don't know. There we are. Just left it in the middle of the bloody road. This one does, I guess. Okay, let's see if we get this guy on. Turn around, pull him up onto the tray. Oops. I'm pressing the button to... Oh, I'll just drop it then. The controller's playing up a bit at the moment, it's a bit weird. I'm pressing buttons, it's not recognising I'm pressing the button. Okay. Now we have to try and get to this other one. So things up to the left here. Yeah, just stay a bit of ground again. That's quite good. Just there. Activate the anchors. Use the crane. Now we have to unpack and pack, restore. Press back down carefully. Don't want to have another crash. We can go back this way, so I think we will. Round to the right here. Yeah, so that was a pretty stuffed up truck recovery at the start there, so I apologise guys, that was not very professional of me. Being a professional streamer that I am, you know, and a professional snow runner should know better. I know. I really do so apologise guys, I let you guys down with that, didn't I? You came here to see that amazing truck recovery and all it was another... I crashed a crane trying to recover this truck. So we just had to recover them both back to the garage. I know, it's the first time I've had to do that in this play. But I put that more down to the game's lack of towing point control. Because you can do that on the PC. You can't seem to do that on this version. Consoles, where you can choose where the anchor points are. If you can, if there's a way, let me know. Oh, you little friggin' shitty mother Effer. You effing... Oh, you gotta be joking. If there's any recovery, yep. Ah, for friggin' hell. Ah, we crashed again. And we have to recover to come back and get those again. Should not have come this way. Should not have come this way. I'm gonna have to come up here, reverse up. My God. Hello, controller. Can you please do what I tell you to do? Ah, man. It's really weird. I'm pressing the buttons in the controller, and like I pressed the button for that 4 times before it actually recognize. 1. Come on. You gonna there? Now it comes up. So something's a bit weird. The controller works fine, so I've got a feeling it's just we got a bug copy it in load up of the game. So, but anyway, let's make our way again from here. Man, what an absolute pain in the proverbial this, and we've dropped those 2 things and not at best of spots. I don't feel like I'll go back to daytime. Man, this has just been an absolute nightmare. We've crashed 3 times in the last 2 streams. Twice in the same stream. Come on, baby, you can make it. I miss not being able to do the upgraded off-road gearbox for this. So from where I dropped those 2 things, I'm going to have to reverse this up that hill so I can get on the proper side of them to pick them up. Really have not made this mission very easy. Oh, it is what it is. Anyway, we'll grab some fuel on the way. I've done this. This is the 3rd time I've done this trip in this one stream. We came up here with the crane, then we had to come back with this because we had to recover them because the crane would crashed and we just couldn't recover this thing because of the stupid tether point or lack of control. So yeah, I'm going to criticise the game for that. I should just have a button where you can cycle through all the different points you can connect to. So now we have to try and recover those drilling spare parts. So if we've dropped them not in the best of spots. Just gonna fly to try and get there. Just don't crash, 'cause I don't have to do this a 4th time. Can't believe they're stuffed up like that. Well, what a failed recovery stream. Should rename it to the failed recovery. The failed crash recovery. Whoop! And we're done the suspension arm. Okay. Come on. Come on, you stupid button. How many times do I have to press that to just... Yeah, the button to go into that's playing up. Oh, now it's working. Yep, that's weird. That is weird, boys. Okay, so now we have to find that other way, reverse up, get to a point where we can have the crane steady, and hopefully get the goods back on. And I never want to play this mission ever again. Task, I should say, not really a mission. So you can see the 2 points that's up there. That's where we... Well, I should have gone back down there. I had a feeling. Go back down the hill. Go back down the hill. Oh, nah, mate, she'll be right. Typical Aussie way of getting the things, mate. She'll be right, mate. Yeah, she'll be right. And yeah, she wasn't right. Don't listen to bloody Aussies. So we're reverse up there. So I'm just going to reverse them here. And let's be careful, I don't want to crash again. Don't rush. Mistakes happen when you rush. I was like, I want to finish this mission off. And I made a big boo-boo. So there they are there. Okay. Come on, button. I'm pressing the button. Yeah, now you're working. Okay. I did not press that. Come on, button. Okay. You are starting to really shit me. Bloody button. Can we get this one? No, I do not want you. So, press the button again. Come on. Okay, I think the only way we're going to sort that is I have to pack the bloody thing. Okay. Back in the crane mode. Okay. So that's where it needs you to be able to choose which anchor point you want. don't get stuck underneath the truck. Now can I press that? Pressing the button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm pressing the D button. Okay. Freaking stupid thing. Unpack, pack, restore. Oh, I had handbrake. I did have handbrake on. Why did handbrake go off? Okay. Let's get down and deliver this crap and finish this mission. Not going to go down fast. I just don't want to stuff up again. Cool Gaming, welcome. I just noticed you there. Sorry, buddy. I've just been concentrating on a failed mission. Oh, it failed. Yeah, twice. Actually, well, this at the end of the last mission, I crashed and tipped over. So I sent a truck with recovery to recover this truck that was on its side, but it wouldn't do it. Now on the PC, you can choose the different mount points. You can just go into this mode. See the little white dots? You use the mouse, you click on those, and you can choose where you mount it to. Same thing like on the sides in the middle there. So if I had the truck and I could mount, if it had let me do like on the PC, mount to the top part of the chassis, I could have pulled this back over onto its wheels, but no, it would mount everywhere all the other mounts, but not that one. It doesn't give you an option on the console, which is a real pain in the proverbial. So yeah, so I sent this crane, tried to lift it up, the crane wouldn't even lift this thing. Tried to tow it out, wouldn't tow it out. And then the crane tipped over. Believe it or not, yep, the crane tripped over. So I just recovered both vehicles. Had to drive all the way back to get the cargo, which I did. Went the wrong way, and guess what? I tripped again, where you just saw me just there. That's where I had tipped the second time. So I had to recover the truck, back to the garage, and make the trek here for the third time in the one bloody stream. So this has been about a good hour stream for one bloody mission, and it was just one to... Oh. What's this other mission? Local entertainment. Kick the barrels. Oh, I don't feel like doing that. I think it's just going to be an absolute waste of time. So I think I might pass on that. So what's next mission here? Logs, okay. Done all those at the moment. Husky. Deliver to the service hub, concrete slabs. Deliver to the preacher's house. I think it's time to go to the next map. Yes, that's how it goes at times, that's for sure. Plus another stream I did the I can't remember. I think it was a pure gameplay boo stream. I had to cut a bit out because I had a copyright claim because of a little bit of a tiny bit of music at the radio, I think, at the petrol station that was like 3 seconds long in the stream, caused a copyright claim. So I just cut that bit out, because if you don't cut it out, they're going to run their stupid adverts on my video, and you don't have any control over that, so the bloody adverts will be unskippable and mid-rolls and all that other crap. And I hate mid-roll. I absolutely hate mid-roll adverts. When I set adverts onto Aussie Tech, it's only at the start and they're always skippable. I will never run mid-roll. I can't stand mid-roll. I really can't stand mid-roll adverts, so I was... Actually, you know what? I can't be... This bloody button's killing me. Recover. Yes, back to the garage and store you, because we're going to go to the next map. I'm sick and tired of this one. I'm having a break. I need a break before I go crazy. But instead of driving over there, we're going to... move to that garage. See, that's the crane that rolled. You can bloody well stay there, you useless piece of shit. Okay, let's go to this garage. Yeah, but this wasn't in-game music. This was kind of like the atmosphere that they had at the petrol station, which had a little bit of music playing in the background. It wasn't actually music within the actual game, as in gameplay music. It was like their radio thing. So I don't know if it's still... that problem will still be there if I go to that petrol station, believe it or not. It's crazy. Hey, what happened there? I didn't ask for that. Hand the handbrake off. This is a tiny bit of radio in the backwards background. When he went past a tiny bit of a section within the game, and that set off the copyright. Absolutely crazy. I have turned music off just to be safe anyway. Hopefully, I don't know if that solves that problem. We'll find out. Okay, let's see what we've got to do here. To the quarry down there. Concrete slabs from that warehouse. I remember trying to get there. The service parts from there. Okay. I might do some exploring, I reckon. I reckon we might do some... exploring. We might unlock that and some of the maps. Though, it might be worthwhile. I'll grab that trailer off and we'll go and grab that... concrete slab from there and the two service parts from here. Yeah. Let's do this mission. Wait a second, I should choose it, shouldn't I? Now where'd it go? No, where's that mission? I was just looking at that one. I'll do that one. So yeah, the copyright was a bit weird. Well, let's go and grab this trailer and we'll do this mission at least, down to the quarry. Remember, first time I went down to that quarry in the first playthrough, I didn't have something as capable as this thing or the other thing, so... Can't wait until I have the better gearboxes to use. But I'm loving this game. I'm also, you will see, been streaming a little bit of F1 22, which came out yesterday properly. Did come out for early access to those who'd got the Champions Edition, which runs like hell on my PC. Lucky I didn't buy it. Got access from that from PlayStation Pro. But playing a bit of this, and I also might play something that's not anything to do with some racing game. I want to play a bit more Red Dead Redemption. I do like that, Red Dead Redemption 2, because I've got that on the PS5 to play, thanks to PlayStation PSN Extra. So I might play a bit of that. On the PC, Lens Island, I'm really enjoying that game. They're a company based here in Brisbane, not far from me. So I got that on the Steam sale. Lens Island. It's a bit of a Diablo-ish kind of view survival game. It's actually quite a good one. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. Service parts. We need two service parts. Now we need to go and grab the concrete slab, and we're going to the part of the map I've not been to yet, so this is kind of exciting. I haven't been on this playthrough, should I say. What's an awesome title? Don't know what that's in relation to. Red Dead Redemption 2, Lens Island, F1 22. I mentioned a few games there. Because remember, this account is not... Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2, yeah, I love that game. I absolutely love it. And really enjoyed playing through the single player on the Xbox before it... Xbox One. Well, I had a Xbox One X. And playing through Red Dead Redemption, playing for the storyline of that. Absolutely brilliant. Then they came out with online, so online's fun. I like just going on online and doing the skinning, making money as a skinner. I don't go around killing too many people. We should get a group together and we'll play some Red Dead Redemption 2. We'll have our own little hangout. We'll go and be our own law and go and attack all the other players. Not that I really do. I try not to. I hate it when you're doing a mission, just like skinning, and someone, of course, will come and shoot you. Come and just, you can see them. So I just try and keep away from other players, honestly. I just want to skin my animal in peace, okay? Let me shoot my deer in the head, preferably, and skin it. Whoop, whoop. I wouldn't say non-stop. This account, actually, it's only been recently that I've been more active again. This account, Aussie Tech Gaming's been through some different names, like iAussie Gamer. I started many years ago when YouTube basically started, and I started talking just like I am. Someone had to go at me about my funny voice, so and the account was just called Storm. S-T-O-R-M. Then it was Ian Storm, and then this guy had to go at me about my voice, so I actually made up a character called Troll Storm, and I had this crazy voice. Oh yeah, what do you think? Hey, something like that. That's not quite as I don't really want to blow your speakers, but he had a kind of husky, crazy voice, and there was very much a debating. And me and another friend, known as Infinite Retro, a good friend of mine, Ben, we did a lot of videos back then, and it was kind of like You had the PS3 fanboys and the Xbox 360 fanboys all having a go at each other, and I was more on the we were more on the PlayStation side of things. So interesting debates of which one's better. Oh, the Xbox is the best because it sold more. Well, again, we got into debates about that too. Well, the Xbox had higher sales because it had been out for a year and a half longer. So it was fun. There were some amazing major debates. There was this guy that was like the spokesman for Xbox 360, and he called himself General MLD. Yeah, those were the days. Goodness, it's some pretty heated debates, some interesting discussions. Oh, that's right, I haven't got the bridge down here, so we'll have to use the other way around. That's okay. We can do that. This thing can cope. Because, well, I might as well get the mission to fix the bridge. There are other ways around anyway. The only hard thing is reversing these trailers. Because of that pivot. It's so hard to do a reverse of these trailers properly. We either got this way, get the then we'll have to go a long way around. Everyone has an opinion, but that's what they are, their opinion. And you have to let others have their opinions as well. The only time is when people push that opinion as fact and don't allow you to say what your side of things and say, no, it's my way or the highway attitude. I don't like. That's when an opinion goes too far. When people push their opinion. I know, mate. No, you have to agree with what I say. You know, I don't give a shit what you think. It's my opinion, and my opinion, and only my opinion is what goes. That kind of attitude is what causes problems. Everyone has an opinion, but you don't have a right to push your opinion onto others and say that you have to agree with them, and you're wrong. That's when it goes wrong, when people's opinion goes to that they think it's just a fact and they're right, you're wrong, no matter what you say. Those are the wrong attitudes, you know what I mean. Everyone's got a right to opinion, I agree that, and you just need to accept that. But some people just, it's their way or the highway attitude. And that's what's wrong. Anyway, we should be able to get through this crossing okay. Whoa! They had a bit of a slide there. Let's not crash a fourth time. Okay. Let's not crash a third time in a row. Let's not do that. So we're going to go into diff lock in low ratio here just to make sure we get through here. Because the bridge is still out. Yeah, you can do this way, it's a bit longer, but I will fix the bridge after because it's a lot easier and you're going to need it fixed for certain missions. There's two ways around. You can go the other way as well, on the other side of that bridge. The longer routes you can go, but you can go that way. I just want to do this mission. I'm just going to get this mission done, then I'll probably fix that bridge, will be my next one. And that windy route up the hill here was always fun as well. Long as hell, took forever. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's not fall over again. No, don't, I don't want to lose it. Don't you dare fall over, trailer. I don't want to have to get the stuff again. But yes, there was a way around. But you still want to fix the that bridge because you use it a lot. What annoyed me is that you fixed the bridge and they still had the stupid signs crossing the road that got in the way. And you have to be careful of those because sometimes they'll damage your tyres or your suspension. And it's also quicker go fixing the bridge too, as you can see. This does take a bit more time. Come out next to this bridge here, this trailer. This has kind of been abandoned in the middle of nowhere. See, we've been promoted now. We're rank 8 now. Woohoo! And we found a new trailer. What's the new graphics card you're getting? What's the new graphics card? So I can troll you for what you got. Just joking. Just joking. Not gonna troll you. Whatever you're happy with is the most important thing. Remember, it's not just your graphics card that makes a difference. As I'm finding, I've got a 2080 super fast. It runs most PC games at full detail. But now I'm starting to find that my poor motherboard CPU combo is getting a bit old now, so I'm going to have to look into upgrading that at some point. Video card, I don't think I need to upgrade for a little while. Yeah, the 3080 Ti and stuff like that are even quicker again, but I don't do 4K gaming, so there's no need. My monitor's a it's not 1080, it's not full HD, it's above that, so you kind of call it the 2.7K resolution wise, which is 1440p you might call it, or something like that. We need to get down there. We'll just go not the nice, long, careful way. Up and around and down. One thing I did learn though is I cut across to the right here, just because that's a bit of an angle and you could lose your cargo and roll. .1080p is pretty good. So I've got a RTX 280 super fast. Graphics wise, it just runs everything I need to. Just my motherboard CPU now is starting to get a bit old, so I have to look at upgrading that at some point. Won't even let me upgrade to Windows 11. I have to run Windows 10. My CPU is too old. Mind you, my first ever computer CPU was a 2.73 megahertz, not gigahertz, megahertz, 8088 CPU with 128K of memory, 4-color CGA monitor, and a 5.25 inch floppy disk. Didn't even have a hard drive. Our first hard drive was when we got a 386 SX16 and we got a 20 megabyte 20 megabyte hard drive. Yeah, the AMD RX 660s, 6600s and those, they're pretty good now. There's quite a few. Graphics cards are hard to get hold of though. There's a shortage on a lot of things at the moment, unfortunately. This world we live in, there's a shortage on a lot of video cards, graphics cards, and shortage. The stupid thing about shortages, having a shortage means that they bump the price up. Mind you, even before the whole COVID came along, price on video cards and everything, like if I want to buy a RTX 3080, not the 3090 but the 3080 here in Australia, it's $2,300. $2,300 to technically get performance like what we're seeing out of a PS5 and Xbox Series X. So if people are going to complain, so oh look at that, a PS5's $749. The performance you get out of a PS5 is incredible when you factor in the cost of a decent video card for a PC is extremely crazily high. PC gaming is so expensive. Yeah, GPU mining, I'm over that. I'm not a miner. I buy a video card because I want to play games and I want it to run smoothly. That's why I do that. Anyway, mate, I'm actually going to finish the stream for now. I might be back later on. Just going to have a little break. I'm going to go for a little drive to get out of the house. And then I might stream a bit of F1 22 later. Maybe a bit of this later on this evening or tonight. So, thank you for coming along, Cool Gaming. You are definitely Cool Gaming, though it's cool should be C-double-O-L, but I reckon yours is more cool having K-double-O-L. So, thanks for coming along, buddy. I do appreciate it. I'll try and stream again tomorrow as well. Yep. So, until then, as I always say, you should know the saying by now, but if you don't, stay safe and bye for now. Bye!